point.
Yeah, Crazy Madness. The evening's feature bout. Championship bout, isn't that, Andy?
That's right, Mark, and I think you will like this one.
You promised me.
Yes, you have the Japanese champion, if you already know, Jaguar Yokota.
Jaguar Yokota, one of your very favorites, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, and she's facing, oh, here she comes, I think. Should be her.
Is it her? It's difficult to see in that shambles of people.
Oh, that's her.
That's her.
That's Jaguar Yokota, our champion. And she brought her mother tonight.
She did?
Yes.
I see. Your mother is not going to wrestle there,
I don't believe so. Here she is.
Is that beautiful belt?
Wow.
The one they're after? She is the incumbent, as we say, holding the belt, holding the championship, and the other.
Well, the other one is a champion too. She's the Mexican champion.
Mexican champion.
That's right. Here she comes. La Galáctica.
La Galáctica de Mexico.
That's right.
I see. She is a Mexican champion? What does it say on that belt there?
That's right. She's the Mexican champion.
I see.
I've seen her once, and she is tough.
She's tough, is she?
She is.
She's a big lady.
Believe me.
She's one big lady.
Oh, wow.
And she doesn't waste any time at all. Gets right into the action. No bell was rung. Nothing happened. She just pounced on Jaguar without any warning. They're trying to disentangle them there, get it.
Well, I told you that was going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, it sure looks like it, Andy. They're trying to disentangle them there so that they can get going to an official start to this bout. She's going to have to take off that belt, and her too, obviously.
But Jaguar's not going to lose this.
You don't think so?
Oh, no.
You don't think
She's
so?
there in Japan.
You sound pretty sure of yourself, Andy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You sound like you've seen this before.
No, of course.
Flowers, as we've seen all through the evening and the other bouts. That's a tradition here in Japan, to offer flowers to the contenders. It's perhaps the only moment of tenderness for the entire evening. After that, it turns into insanity and nonsense. And there's a lot of intensity in that look. There are the belts. Holding up the belt so that the audience can have a good look. The official of the Japanese Federation standing by with his documents. Boy, they look ready to go. They look ready to go.
Well, they want to go.
They're champing at the bit, like we say. They really want to get going. It'll be interesting to see a Mexican woman against a Japanese woman. That's a very interesting combination. It'll make for Tabasco sauce on tofu. Interesting and potentially dynamite situation.
Dynamite, that's right. There's the commissioner again.
He's reading from that, looks like a menu. It isn't, I'm sure. He's not ordering lunch or anything like that.
No, they don't need lunch at this time, believe me.
What are they doing on the floor there? Are they wiping up the floor? Oh, I see. I see.
Is that Jaguar?
That's Jaguar, and that's starting off with something of a handicap. Something of a handicap. That you don't have to tell me that's not written in Mexican. That's definitely Japanese, and it's a 60-minute bout. Is that correct?
Exactly. One fall or 60 minutes.
One fall or 60 minutes, and that Japanese, that Mexican girl is stocky and well built, and she looks like a heavy contender. So it's WWWA
champion.
And there's the streamers, sorry.
The Mexican champion, La Galáctica.
La Galáctica.
Mexican champion, UWA champion.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I read somewhere that she was born in Tijuana, Mexico, and started wrestling, believe it or not, at the tender age of something like 12. Unbelievable as it might seem. She comes from a very large family. She had 4 or 5 brothers that she used to wrestle with, and they have since gone on to become male wrestlers. Look at the intensity, the intense look. It's hard to see what the Mexican girl is what the look in her eyes because of that god-awful mask that she's wearing.
Here we go.
There we're off to a flying start here. Look at this. Look at this. The punches, the slaps, the hits, the kicks
She's going to hit
are
the sled,
flying
man.
all over the place. The Mexican girl doesn't look like she's suffering from any jet lag there, Andy. I mean, she looks like she's in pretty good shape.
She sure is.
She looks like she's had her good breakfast of burritos or something, and she's ready to fight.
Jagger is better be ready too, because there's a belt.
Jagger has got a lot of work on her hands there.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. The Mexican girl is relentlessly kicking Jagger, grabbing her from behind the rope there, something you can't really see from here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. She was trying to pull some kind of a trick with the rope there. Biting, I think. That definitely looks like biting. That can't be allowed. Is that permitted?
Well, of course not, but the referee
it's allowed until you get caught, I suppose. She's running by the rope. Yes, I have noticed.
But believe me, Mark, Jagger is going to come back.
She's got a nasty scar on her leg where she was bitten. Biting like that is not only painful, but it could be dangerous for infections and things like that. I mean, that's you never know. I mean, you never know where someone's mouth has been, and the kind of look at that. Look at that. She's drawing blood. She is definitely drawing blood.
Some kind of vampire, I don't know.
Yeah, she's definitely got leanings in that direction.
Come on, Jagger. Come on.
God, Jagger, come on, wake up, because it's going to be all over by the time she's back on her feet. It's amazing. A nasty kick in the ribs.
I'm surprised, really. I don't understand what's going on here.
Well, I'll tell you, it's the things are falling all over the place. And, Jagger is not really living up to her reputation up until now. As I was mentioning before, the Galáctica is she's out of the ring.
Mark, just wait.
She's right out of the ring. She flew into a galaxy of screamers out of the ring. Our trainer, or no, an assistant, I suppose, is just helping her back into the ring. Back into the ring for a continuation of this championship bout. As I mentioned before, Andy, the Mexican girl comes from a family of 4 brothers with whom she wrestled at home, and they have since gone on to professional careers, all of them. She comes from a long line of boxers. And, you can tell, just watching, you can tell. She's been around, and she didn't start yesterday beating up on people, that's for sure. And Tijuana is a tough city, so who knows? Might have done her share of street fighting, too, and it looks like it when you watch her doing this. Look, there she goes again. You see this biting the leg of Jagger.
Oh, she's going to pay for that, believe me.
Andy, you're so engrossed by this fight here, I haven't heard a word from you for the past 5 minutes.
Well, I'm worried a little bit.
You're worried for Jagger, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. She doesn't seem to be that much in good shape. I don't know if it's because her mother's there watching her.
Is that her mother?
No, that's not.
That's from the look on your face, you'd almost think you have money going on this thing. There's the Galáctica getting...
Oh, we cannot do that in Japan.
Oh, that's not permitted, is it?
No. Very strict.
Okay. Somehow I don't believe you. Okay, there we go. La Galáctica is getting her fair dues.
That's it.
Oh, that's nasty.
I reckon
that's a judo chops on the bottom of the arm like that. That is like very, very, very nasty. She's got her at both ends there. She's not letting her go. Was there a count there, my friend? I didn't see that.
I don't think there was.
Galáctica seems definitely shaken. You see, what I'm afraid of is that, oh, here we go, outside the ring again. I was afraid of that. I could see that coming. Look at that. Look at that. People scurrying about, trying to stay away from these two Amazons fighting each other. There's so much at stake here. So very much at stake. You know what I'm afraid of, Andy? And tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, is that La Galáctica used up all her energy, all her reserve of energy at the very beginning, and now she's beginning to wear down. She's starting to lose some of that energy she had at the top.
Well, not quite sure. Look at that.
Oh, she's back. Well, this is boxing now. This is kickboxing. This has now become a kickboxing match. Just to watch them look at the boy. He's down.
Down for a count of one here.
A count of one. Jagger is putting up on some very nasty business on the floor there. I could see Galáctica's hand on her face. And God knows her nails are probably digging into her skin and then down again. A neck hold, a very nasty neck hold. She's gonna sit on it here. That's suffocating. I would not like to be in that position right now. That is, you have difficulty breathing. Yeah, that's it. Jagger has obviously come back up for air, looking for trouble. Looking for trouble. Is the Galáctica, it's her first visit to Japan?
Yes, it's her first visit here.
She has never had a professional bout in Japan before.
Not in Japan before. She came right for this championship bout here.
Straight from Mexico City.
That's right.
And before that from there.
She said she would go back to Mexico with Jagger's belt.
She did she?
Yeah.
Well, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen.
Indeed. Here's Jagger's
There's
mother.
Jagger's mother, who looks not a little bit concerned. Well, I don't know.
Oh, we have a count here.
Count. We have Jagger out of the ring. Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen anything like it? She hurt herself. She hurt herself. Yeah, she deserves that, I must say. I hate to say it, but that's true. She does deserve that. Jagger is being thrust into the throngs again. A fracas on the chairs. And beamed up against that pole. Picked up by the hair. Again, beamed up against the pole. No, the referee is not having any of this. He's staying right up there in the ring and saying, come on, girls, let's get going. Let's get this bout going up in the ring where it belongs, not down by the people who've paid to come in here, not to have bodies thrown all over them.
Well, Jagger's in trouble, really, Murray.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for your friend Jagger, Andy, I must say. It looks like La Galáctica might be declaring an extra belt at customs.
Well, it's not over yet. But
no, it's not easy to call, but Jagger does look a little worn out. Oh, yeah, that's...
Come on, Jagger.
Will we be seeing more of La Galáctica in Japan, or is she right back to Mexico after
No, I
this?
think she will be right back in Mexico. She has to defend her own title.
Well, who knows, Andy? We might meet again in Mexico City or with La Galáctica. And
It's possible.
Jagger might even be there coming in from Tokyo. Right now, it's Jagger is definitely in trouble here. She's bleeding. Her forehead is bleeding. Her leg is bleeding.
Probably her heart, too.
Her heart is bleeding at the loss of that beautiful belt. Kick in the head. Very nasty. Another one. It's relentless.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And again. And again.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think this is it for Jagger. I think she can write off that belt.
Oh, that's a shame. Really. She's gonna... That was a count of two here.
Count of three. Count of two or count of three?
Two. It's not over. It's not over.
Not over yet, but as we mentioned before, Jaguar does not look
That's
in very good
dangerous.
shape.
Oh,
There
wow.
it is. That's it. She's out. Is she not unconscious?
It's a count of two again.
Another count of two, and my God, she's got a lot of strength in her back to be able to arch herself that way and push away that big tub of, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but that very large Mexican lady. Dive. Oh, wow.
That's here. Count of two. No, yeah, that's right. A count of two only.
I think this should be called off. For the sake of Jaguar's well-being, I think this should be.
Yeah,
This should be put to an end. I mean, she's
unfortunately.
staggering around. She was just fooling. There's life left in the lady yet.
Count of one, two. Count of two here.
She's done that to us before. She's full of surprises. You think that she's gone and finished and washed up, and she comes out of clear blue. Oh, but that was a mistake, though. That was like, yeah, that was a big mistake.
There she goes. A few seconds here to...
Did I hear the bell? No, I think that was my imagination. Oh, I bet she's hearing bells though.
Probably.
And again, she's seeing stars and hearing bells.
Well, I think our champion is back. She looks tired though.
She looks wiped out. Totally wiped out.
She doesn't want to give up. It's been close, man. It's quite a close fight, man.
Too close to call at this point because Jaguar is
oh, wow, look at her face.
No, wait a minute.
She is in trouble.
I take that back. I mean, no, this should not be allowed to go on here. No, this should not be allowed to go on here. This is going a little too far. A little too mass.
Well, you know, Mark, there is so much at stake, and it's difficult for the YouTube just to top the fight here.
But you have to ask yourself, Andy, at some point.
Hey, look at that.
A count up.
A count of two here.
You know, you have to ask yourself at some point, is it really all worth it? I mean, these girls are hurt. Galáctica is bleeding. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to stop, you know.
But for the sake of their own well-being, I'm not sure this should be allowed to continue.
Look at that.
God, the blood is splattered all over.
This is it. That's a count of two.
Count of two. There's blood all over the ring.
Count of two only. Wow. This Galáctica is powerful.
She can certainly take it.
Oh, look at that.
Did you see that move?
Oh, I think this is it. Okay, we'll go for a count of three. That's it.
Count of three, and it's all over by the count.
All over.
And Jaguar has got the belt.
Yes, sir.
Jaguar gets a defeat of the Mexican.
Yes, sir. What a...
was not the Alamo. It was the other way around. The Mexicans have lost, and the Japanese take the belt. And a replay of that winning move. For the count of three.
Great move.
Great move indeed. There's Jaguar jubilant, absolutely jubilant about.
Well, she deserves.
She certainly does. She earned the belt. She earned both belts, I must say. She put up a heck of a fight against a very worthy opponent. A bit of a dirty fighter, we must say. There's a lot of biting here. I'm saying that for the Galáctica.
Oh, well, Mark, I'm so happy she won this belt.
Yes, so am I, but
her
still.
mother there.
Your mother was there, yes, indeed. That perhaps gave her the kind of impetus and motivation to win this bout, having her mother there and not wanting to let her mother down.
Yeah, also, you must mention that she's home this time in Tokyo.
She's at home, yes, absolutely. And I don't know know if this bout is being transmitted to Tijuana. Not sure of that, although they might be able to get it through San Diego. It's time to call it. It's time to call the fight and give the girl her belt. Take Galáctica home. Have her sewn up. There she goes. She's got both the belts. One around her waist and one in her hand. Jaguar proudly displaying the belts. She worked hard.
Oh, yes,
She worked very hard.
I saw her train for his fight.
You did you?
I'm really happy.
Good. Our friend is reading the riot act again, telling her how wonderful she is and what she just won. There we go. Graciously accepting the honors. Young lady who put up a heck of a fight against a very formidable opponent, we might say. And the cup. And a little bit of money that doesn't hurt. A little bit of sugar makes the medicine go down. I'm sure it's well worth it. And some kind of plaque. Very, very nice. Must say the home crowd is happy for there's not too many Mexicans here tonight, I shouldn't think, who have traveled from Mexico to see the Galáctica fight. There's an ocean of Japanese, but we don't see very many Mexicans in the audience. But the Japanese audience is thrilled, and who can blame them? The hometown girl makes good. Oh, it's written in English there. I saw that wrestling.
She's saying thank you here.
And mother wipes away a tear.
Well, she can be proud.
Yes, she can. What's she saying?
Well, she was saying thank you to the crowd, and she's very happy. She says thank you to everyone.
Thank you.
She's very happy.
She's thrilled.
Yeah.
And we're back for another bout. Tell us a little bit about this one, Andy. This is